will come with more testing. To attract investors who want to relocate from other countries and in search of resilient, high-growth potential economies like the Philippines, this will involve the urgent passage of CITIRA or Package 2 of the Comprehensive Tax Reform Program, which we now propose to include flexible tax and non-tax incentives so we can target specific companies that we want to invest here. The bill has been with the Senate for a few months. We would like to ask for your support so that Congress can pass this before June 3. Number 4, we have to stimulate the consumer demand. We must promote manufacturing of products that have strong and inelastic demand, such as those as food production. Inelastic demand means that you will buy it regardless of what your income is or what the price of the good is. And that is food, number 1. You have to eat food. So we must push food production and food logistics. We must be able to get the food here cheap. We must be able to store the food so that the fresh food, so it will last. We would also like to support the whole value chain for the food products, including food markets for efficient distribution, similar to fruit and vegetable markets established many years ago in Japan. The Duterte administration's economic team and our legislators are finalizing an economic recovery program that will help us combat the pandemic and provide industries, especially micro, small, and medium enterprises, the assistance they need to get back on their feet and our fellow Filipinos back to work. So, Mr. President, our real problem is that the people are not buying things. So we must, because their incomes have gone down, so we must provide them the means of buying things. Because if they don't buy things, it's useless to help the companies. So we have to stimulate demand, and that's through build, and push food production.
Thank you, Sunny. Now, I'd like to hear from the DOH. You have something to say here? Sir?
Yes, sir. But I understand that the presentation of Secretary Galvez, the chief implementer, on the proposed general concept on for ECQ transition, okay. And then my presentation comes next.
General Galvez, then.
Sir, Mr. President, allow me to present our proposed general concept for the enhanced community quarantine transition. Next slide, please. The purpose of this presentation is to seek approval on the general operational concept for ECQ transition. In the absence of a vaccine, all what we can do is prevent and contain it and mitigate its impact. The government, however, cannot endure the ECQ for extended period of time as its resources are very limited. Hence, it has to balance between health and economy. As a backgrounder, some precautionary measures have been given by the World Health Organization with the recommendation on easing of quarantine restriction. According to WHO, any plans to ease quarantine restriction should be carried out gradually and in a paced manner, parang yung Mr. President na hinay-hinay lang po, to prevent resurgence of infection, and that a strong and resilient health system should be in place, like testing and tracing. Otherwise, this will likely prelude to resurgence of the disease. Also considered in the proposal is the World Health Organization interim protocol on rapid operations to contain the initial emergence of pandemic influenza, specifically the zoning concept that can be effectively applied at the LGU barangay level. As shown also is our updated National Action Plan operational framework to prevent and contain the COVID-19 virus. Our plan is COVID carrier-centric, meaning to contain the virus we have to focus our intervention on the carriers. Our revised operational framework added the prevention prior to the detection phase and the adoption of the end-to-end T3 management system for COVID-19 carriers, which mean test, trace, and treat. With the prevailing situation, the following were the key consideration. Next slide, please. In coming up with the general operational concept for ECQ transition. Number one, how the concept can work within the bounds of the current IITF guidelines. Number two, how can we implement the DOH strategy that is national government enabled, local government-led, and people-centered COVID-19 response. Number three, how can we protect the economic corridors and zones? Number four, how can we protect and sustain the gains of the current ECQ that we imposed since March 16? Also, aside from the doubling time as consideration in determining what areas to be placed on ECQ, we also include the granular data of incidence rate and attack rate by barangay, municipality, and city. We have also considered how can the government better address the influx of the returning overseas Filipinos and the transport of locally stranded individuals. For the information of the President, sir, we have more or less more than 20,000 OFWs stranded in Metro Manila. And they are also continuously coming for this month, more or less 42,000. And lastly, how can the government apply the economy of force on areas that have no record of COVID cases and relocate forces and resources with mass and concentration on the critical areas that direly needs government action?
Sir, one question. Itong opening limited movement which we allow the public to maybe enjoy the freedom of movement. Kailangan ho natin itong maintindihan ng lahat. Have we communicated to the common man itself na ito yung mga tao, ito yung pwede, ito yung hindi? Or would you rather that the presidential spokesman would do it or that? Siya nang isa-isahin na lang naman yung siguro ito. And para to make sure that everybody is heard, or at least he knows where he belongs to, dito sa category of not being allowed and allowed, have this published or sa PTV4. So ilagay lahat doon kung sino. Then of course with your verbal narration, okay na.
Mr. President, kompleto po ang DOH ng lahat po ng communications materials, lahat po ng mga advisories, and the chairman of the National Task Force Task Group on Strategic Communications is none other than your spokesperson, si Secretary Harry Roque. So we will make sure that all of these materials are submitted to him for cascading to the general public.
Yes,
Mr.
it's very important that the common tao demand himself, who is concerned with about his livelihood, must understand that he is at present not allowed. At yung iba allowed. So it must be it must appear to him very clear that ito sila. He belongs to this category and why he is allowed to work. At ito namang mga why they cannot be allowed to mix again with the outside world. Mga kababayan, magandang gabi sa inyo lahat. Napag-usapan ho dito lahat kung ano ang gawin. Now, these things are not really very clear to you because it was brought up in a matter of discussion. Out of a discussion, things were decided. So, although nakasulat na, it was put on the table to be decided upon. But most of the recommendations by the top guns of itong inatasan natin, General Galvez, General Anyo, si DOH, si Defense Secretary Lorenzana, Sani, at makita naman ninyo, kung makinig kayong mabuti, dahan-dahan, then you'd understand. But anyway, yung hindi ninyo naintindihan, yung mga taong pwedeng lumabas at pwedeng hindi lumabas, hanggang dyan lang muna kayo, were enumerated in our papers, which we cannot distribute to all of you, so that it behooves upon the Secretary of Justice, Secretary of the spokesman, Secretary Roque, to make it clear for you. Ang blackboard niya is PTB4. He will be using that government facility to convey the message of what has been decided tonight. Now, I hope that you are all safe at wala namang pinsala sa buhay ninyo. I pray and I greet all the mothers belatedly, though Happy Mother's Day, at yung mga nanay na nawalaan ng mga anak fighting COVID, doing the highest, the noble endeavor that one can do in this world is to serve your fellow men. You have our kind thoughts and prayers. At saka masabi ko sa inyo na you know, you live and die in this world, that's for sure. But to have been given the chance to serve your fellow men before going to the universal sky is something which you should be proud of. Lahat naman namamatay. Pero kung ginawa nila, it's something, yun ang bao nila sa kanilang universal identity, that they did something for their fellow men. Anyway, also I remember my mother, Soledad. She was a very good mother to me. Look what happened. Naging presidente tuloy ako. Nawala yung disiplina niya sa akin. My God, kung paluhurin ako noon sa altar. I want ko, she must be smiling or she must be in state of wonderment now, looking at the face of my father. Anong nagawa natin sa anak natin, itong gagong itong Rodrigo? Bakit? Well, anyway, God has maybe chosen me to work for the national government to help my fellow men. And that is why we are here. Ito lahat amin, trabaho ito para sa kapwa-tao namin. I assure you, there is no corruption allowed. Kung meron man makalusot, kung makalusot kapag nahuli ka, sorry ka na lang. Ganon talaga dito. And I have fired several undersecretaries, assistant secretaries, because we value the privilege of working for our country and serving the people. It's an extreme rare privilege to be in government. Not all are given the chance to be here deciding what is good for your neighbor. Yung lockdown, they will explain that to you thoroughly by Secretary Roque. At mayroon tayong mga tawag niyang new normal. Ganito ha, for those who would be allowed to go out and work, and for those na hindi pa talaga pwede, remember na itong the easing up of the restrictions, hindi iyan sabihin na wala na ang COVID. Just because we allowed certain people, dahan-dahan lang sa para walang hindi tayo madapa, dahan-dahan lang. Because we cannot afford. We cannot afford a second or third wave na mangyari. Ito yung mabagong mahawa na naman at rarami na naman dahil nga sa mayroon tayong rules na hindi sinunod. So, kindly, one is that do not go out of your house without a mask. That is a must. Must comply. Tatapikin ka ng pulis. Hindi ka naman ulihin. Pero makakahiya sabihin sa'yo, tumabi ka muna. Wala kang mask. Where's your mask? Kung wala kang mask, you endanger na ipapasubo mo yung kaharap mo. Hindi ikaw. Kung gusto mo mamatay, okay lang. Pero yung kaharap mo, hindi pa niya panahon. Tapos mamatay lang sa just because you do not want to comply. Kaya ako nag-comply ngayon lang. Kasi then the social distancing. Ito yung new life. Until such time na meron ng vaccine. Meron mga medisina but not vaccine. So gano'n yun. Sundin lang ninyo yan, importante masyado. Whether you are really allowed to go out or not, if you are out, wear a mask. It is a must also. Kailangan. Ha? Ngayon, kung wala ka naman talagang gawin, COVID is very lethal. Huwag ka talagang magsugal dyan sa COVID kasi pag tinamaan ka, it can go either way. Punta ka sa punerarya o matulog ka sa bahay ninyo. Matulog ka sa punerarya, hindi ka nagigising. Kunin ka na doon para sunugin. At saka walang punerarya ngayon, pag namatay ka, COVID, because the whole of your body is already crawling with the germs, diretso ka sa, hindi ka malang mayakap ng, yung mga anak mo, asawa mo, hindi mo mayakap. Kasi hindi ka na mayakapin, kasi kung yun naman magka-COVID. So yan ang masakit dyan. Kayo, but take it from your sa binigyan ninyo ng trabaho dito sa national government. Kumbaga ako yung wag na lang yung parang mayor na lang kasi parang ano lang tayo, city council. You just address me as mayor, mas komportable ako. Yung mayor na mismo nagsasabi na sa inyo na gawin ninyo to kasi makatulong ito para sa atin. Huwag mong gawin yan kasi haharutin mo ang mga kapwa mo tao na hindi pa nila panahon. May mga lugar na will remain sa lockdown, may contagion, maraming rate of infection, may magpasok ng gano'n tapos tignan nila ng mga doktor, mga health authority, tignan nila ang rate of hawa. Gaano kabilis ang hawa. Yan. Pag malaki yan, sarado yan. At gagamutin kayo. Or you go to the hospital. Bantayan ninyo kasi ang hospital, kasi ang kama na dadalhin ninyo, 5 na ang patay doon. Ikaw yung pang-anim kung hindi ka talaga magsunod ng batas. At totoo lang. The injunctions given by government, yung anong masalita na wag, ito gawin mo, ito wag mong gawin. It is intended for your protection. But if you get COVID, dalhin ka sa ospital. Yung hospital, yung kama ibigay sa iyo, kalilinis lang kasi 1 hour before may namatay doon. Ikaw na naman ang papalit. So, pang-anim ka. Kung gusto mo yan, ganun. Hindi ko kayo tinatakot. Yung sabihin, yan ang mangyari sa inyo pag hindi kayo sumunod. Mga precautionary measures. Yan. Simple mo lang ang hinihingi ng gobyerno. Kung wala ka mang negosyo, lalo na yung mga anak ninyo, walang klase, hindi pa ako nagka-announce ng I do not believe in that sa June. We have to decide by yung task force. It cannot be. Wala pang klase. Kayong mga estudyante, makinig kayo. Kung sabihin ko sa inyo na hanggang Disyembre walang klase, anong gawin ninyo ngayon? Sige, talon, pati palakpak. Hanggang Disyembre, walang klase. Tatapos sabihin naman ang mga tao, gago itong Duterte na ito, hindi niya kaya yung COVID. Umalis ka na dyan. Again, Secretary Doki will also go on air together with Secretary Roque. Doki Roque. Yeah, baka magkamali ka. Doki is the... Roque is the... Okay, pero okay. Kasi kung alam mo bakit ganoon sila? Kasi lahat ng mga tanong mga mga bright yan. Yan talaga ang yung mga sa sunod na I had a nightmare, not only an experience in the distribution of this SAP. Sabi ko na nga noon, nakinig naman kayo sa akin, takot ako na baka makurakot ito. Takot ako na makatingan ito. Kasi ayaw ko na naman basta ganon. Sabi ko, baka. Nangyari nga. Kita mo? Di ba sinabi ko sa inyo? Ngayon, para talaga walang I will ask General Bautista to use solely ang kanilang full charge sa DSWD. Alam ko walang tao. Ang order ko sa kanya, kanina nung nag-meeting kami, na he will request na kapwa niya sundalo noon, retired na. That's why he's with the cabinet. Na magpatulong siya sa armed forces pag-distribute ng pera. I have nothing against male sa mga lalaki. Wala akong ang sinasabi ko lang mas matyaga itong mga babae, lalo na kung isipin nila na ito kailangan ng mga pamilya, mga bata, para pagkain. The empathy, yung ano ng puso ng babae ang gusto ko. Kaya sa mga babae na membro, maybe you will be commissioned to do that. But I have also issued a caveat, a warning, na ayaw ko na ngayon na mamamatay pa na sundalo, babae o lalaki, na inambos ng mga NPA at kinuha yung pera o yung mga supply na pagkain, bigas, sardinas, kung ano pa, at yung baril. Kasi yung baril, mainit talaga yan sa either yung nakatago sa baywang mo o ang NPA, yang, wala yung armas yung mga yan. Nagkaroon na ng armas yan, kapatay ng mga sundalo, kaya ganoon yung karami ang nakuha nila. Anyway, sabi ko, beginning, maybe this coming days, you will see a more fighting spirit coming from the... Ako ang sabi ko talaga, sabi ako ng totoo ha. Ang gusto ko, kasi pinapatay ang sundalo ko pati pulis. Ang gusto ko, ang order ko, patayin ninyo. Patayin ninyo. Kasi kung hindi kayo patayin, papatayin talaga kayo. Dahil magdala kayo ng armas, patay ka, sigurado. Kaya nakatalikod ka, nakaharap ka, nakaluhod ka. So, anong order mo? Anong order ko? Pinapatayin lang sundalo ko. Ilang beses na. May pinakawalaan ba sila? Patay. O di patayin mo. Basta yung... Ako, pag nakapatay kayo ng commander, o nakapagturo kayo saan natutulog yung commander, o nakitulog, makitulog yan sila o nakitulog, sabihin lang ninyo sa akin at 2 million ako, basta yung top commander, 1 million yung mga ganun. I think 2 million. Yeah. Was it 2 million? Yes, sir. Tutuanan, kung sino yung makaturo, tapos doon sa army o police. So, pag ikaw ang nagturo, natuhuli yung commander na mabigat, may hati ka dyan sa pera. Pero alisin kita sa lugar mo. Kung taga-Abra ka, ihatid kita sa Mindanao, doon sa mga Ilocano. Bigyan kita lupa, doon ka na lang kasi kung hindi, papatayan ka talaga eh. Kung Ilonggo ka, tega pa uli ka sa Iloilo o Bacolod. So, way man na masakyan mo, way pa. Ulat lang. Pagka ganon, yung mga squealer, you will be given a new identity, kagaya ng Witness Protection Program. It need not be under the Witness Protection Program, but I order that you be treated as a witness, taken as a Witness Protection Program. Sali kayo, may bagong identity ka. Yun, at may kung sabihin mo doon sa mga pulis pati, o kasali man ako dito, sabi ni Mayor, ang akin dyan is 500, baong ko daw kasi i-relocate ko yung pamilya ko. I will give you lunch. Marami pang, itong mga putris na NPA na ito. Marami pang lupa. Hindi tayo magpatayan ng land reform. Sige ako land reform, bigyan ako ng lupa. Maraming lupa pa, hindi na kailangan pa tayo magpatayan dyan sa land reform na yan. O basta matinong usapan. Sekreto lang si kanino mo ipasa. Sa governor o sa mayor, pero wag mo sabihin. Sa military mo lang sabihin, kay baka yung gobernador na yan, NPA rin. Yan ang mahirap. O yung mayor na yan, ang simpatiya sa NPA. Marami yan eh. And huwag na lang tayo magbulahan. The reason why they thrive until now is because there are some local officials that are actively supporting the Communist Party of the Philippines. Yan ang totoo niyan. Sabihin mo lang na ano, pag nalaman ko, di mga DILG yan, director, no? DILG yan, nasa kay General Anyo, o sa DSWD kay General Bautista, o kay Secretary Roque, baski sino ang basta sa cabinet, o sino taga-gobyerno, sabihin mo lang. Eh kung malaki mo, sabihin mo, malaki ito, sir. O di, dalhin nyo sa akin. Kay Bong. Ito magprangka ako ha, nung mayor ako. Kasi alam ito ng mga sundalo. Kaya yung mga sundalo noon nagdududa sa akin nung mayor ako. Ano ba ang laro ni Duterte? Kasi minsan may mga nahuli na taga-COMID, Mindanao Commission. Yun ang number one parang pinaka-head doon sa, nagdadala ng gira doon. Nahuli yung isang matanda na ano, pero old-timer. Sabi nila, Mayor, kung maaari lang. Eh ako, may trabaho ko, pag may nahuli sundalo, kinukuha ko rin sa bukid. Pupunta lang ako sa bukid. General Anyo, hindi kami kilala yan. Si Delphin, noon. Pupunta lang ako po, nagkikipag-usap ako ng NPA. So yung lahat na sundalo na bihag o mga government officials, ako kumukuha. Tapos balance ko kung ano ang importansya nito, sabi ng matanda na. Sabi ko kay Bongbong, kusapin mo, sabihin ko, arburin ko na lang yan. Isip ko, matanda na eh. Kaya ilang taon na ito, 67 yung wala na. In-hotel na ito sa kanila. Pa-release mo. Pinarelease ko. Kaya ganun kami ang usapan namin mga NPA. Noon kasi mayor lang ako. Pero ngayon na ako na yung kapatas, mahirap yan. Hindi na maganda tingnan. Kung gawain ko pa yan ngayon, ang magbaril sa akin si General Galvez, ng hero ng Marawi. Oo, alam ko man. Kaya tama-tama. Mayor, mapatawad ka nila kasi alam nila maglaro ka eh. Una-una, buto yan eh. Kaya ako tinatanong ang mga kaibigan ko militar eh. Buto yan, sabi ko. Walang pakialam dyan sa girang. Ngayon, ano na ako, naging kapatas na ako ng ating mahirap na yan. Kaya ako medyo galit na talaga kasi ayan, pumunta na ako. Tapos, so yan ang, mayroon pa ka pero not for, may maganda mga kwento ako sa buhay pero hindi ko pwedeng sabihan sa inyo. Maya na pag-retire. Pero noon malapit na talaga ako patayan ng military. Akala nila na magsabi na nagdugay daw ako ng armas. Hindi talaga ako wala. Pero kay Bongbong, medisina, pagkain. Alam mo, may isang sikreto pa dito, sabihin ko sa inyo. Ito ginawa ko talaga. Yung si Parago, yung hero doon sa Mindanao. Talagang nung namatayo, nagbabaan 50,000 sa bukid, nakilibing. Ako, namatay sa enkwentro sa NPA. Sabi ng NPA, Mayor, si Parago namatay, saan namin dalhin? Buang punerarya. Tapos sabi niya, sino ang magbayad? Baba, sino ba magbayad? Sabi niya, wala mang iba, Mayor, ikaw man. So, ako ang nagbayad. Sino ba? Ikaw ba yun, sir? Yes, sir. Pumunta tayo. Sabi ko, pakita natin sa NPA. Ikaw yun, no? Yes, sir. Commander ka ba? Division commander ka? Division commander po. Sabi ko, pakita natin sa mga tao. Si Parago ang number 1. Pinaka-top sa buong Mindanao. Namatay. Pakita tayo na gusto talaga natin, ang gusto ko talaga ipakita na gusto ko makipag-ariglo. Dala-dala ko si yung sino? Si Maki. Alberto, pati si John, sabi ko, sumama kayo sa amin. Medyo na pa sila, ha? Pero hindi, arigluhin lang na dito, tugiran na ito, magkaubusan tayo. Pampinuntahan sa Bunararya, kami sa biyuda. Tapos nung nalibing, sama rin ako. Upo rin ako doon sa seremonya ng nakinig ng itong gobyerno ito, walang ba? Hindi nakita po tao, Mayor, pagka walang hiya talaga mga gago. Pero ganun yung istorya ko. Marami yan, pero wag na yung iba kay may mga Amazona, hindi na masyado maganda ang kwento. Pero well, I respect their decision in life to die for their principle. Kami dito, also, like you, we are at disposal of our destiny. Handa rin kami mamatay para sa bayan. Yan lang. Kayo, hindi man kayo kailangan mamatay. Sundin mo lang ang patakaran ng gobyerno at mabuhay kayo. Sabi ko nga, kung ayaw ninyong maniwala, ang inayang kama dyan sa ospital, nahigaan mo, 10 na ang COVID victims dyan na namatay. Pag namatay ka pa, punta ka ng punerarya, wala pang bakante na kwarto sa funeral parlor kasi maraming patay sa COVID. Yan ang tandaan ninyo. Maraming salamat po.
Nagpapasalamat po ang ating Presidente at ang buong sambayan ng Pilipino sa mga sumusunod dahil sa kanilang mga tulong sa ating bayan sa panahon ng COVID-19. Ang gobyerno po ng Australia, ang gobyerno ng France, ang gobyerno ng Japan, ang gobyerno ng United Arab Emirates, ang European Union, ang UN Humanitarian Country Team, ang UNICEF Philippines, ang UN Human Settlements Program, Manila Economic and Cultural Office, Philippine National Red Cross, Philippine Stock Exchange, Philippine Airlines, Cebu Pacific, AirAsia, Manila Water, Permanent Mission of the People's Republic of China to ASEAN, 911 SNRT, Guangxi Zhuang Autonomous Region, Shanghai Municipal Government, Haikou Municipal Government, Guangzhou Municipal People's Government, Jiangsu Wangpo Renewable Resources Corporation, 51 Talk, TikTok Limited, Liwayway China Company Limited, Philcham Shanghai, BGI Biotechnology Company Limited, Yunzan Industrial Company Limited, IMEX Pan-Pacific Group, Filipino Community in Vietnam, Libyan Iron and Steel Company, Himlayang Filipino, Trip.com Group, Diageo Philippines, Cebuana Lulier Foundation Inc., Sandoz Philippines Novartis, Baxter Healthcare, Fujian Chinese Association, Chinese Communications Construction Company, the Philippine Military Academy Alumni Association Inc., government officials, PNP and AFP members who donated their salaries, and other private donors. Maraming salamat po sa ngalan ni Presidente Rodrigo Roa Duterte at ang buong sambayanang Pilipino.